Hi. I was actually FaceTiming Ashley earlier, and last night I had a little moment, and then, I'm so blessed because, Ashley's away, and she communicates with me every day, and keeps me informed of all her happenings, and it makes me so happy. And I just did another care package for her, and I already have like a bunch of bags of stuff in her room that I just need more boxes. But my groceries come every Tuesday, and my new housekeeper is so sweet. She helps and stuff. Because I'm not supposed to be doing anything, for 30 days, but it's just, what I really wanted to say in that anniversary video, if you watched it, which I forgot, was a lot of things. I don't know. I was really drugged because I didn't feel well. I had that sinus thing going on. I remember my first surgery, and I was so scared, like literally petrified, and just more just for my children. Like, what if I don't wake up? What if... just, you're so scared. There's just so many things going on in your head, and the pre-op stuff is the hardest. Like, oh my gosh, just sign the paperwork, don't even read it. Like, okay. And then the second one, it was like, oh, I'm still a little bit nervous, but then the third, fourth, and fifth surgery, it was like, what up? I'm here. Let's go. What operating room number are we in today? And you're literally, it's like going in and getting your teeth cleaned at the dentist. And I don't know if that, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm sure for the staff, they probably like prefer to have patients like me. I don't know. I was like feeling sorry for myself last night, and it's like, really? That's ridiculous. But let me just explain myself for a moment before y'all, judge, don't hate. But you have to understand, I've literally been in bed for 2 years, and haven't felt good for 4. And I miss me. Careful what you wish for, because I remember I used to be like, oh my God, I hate getting up, and or just, I hate getting ready. I hate putting my makeup on. I hate doing my hair. I hate getting dressed. And now, I would love to have the energy to, do my makeup and my hair, and to get into one of my outfits, and to put on those 5-inch heels, and to strap my stuff into my job with my colleagues that I knew for so long, and I'm so lonely. I'm so bored. I hate TV. There's a lot of good shows on. I'm not gonna lie, especially now that it's the fall. Like, my shows are back, and Revenge, and now I'm into Revolution, and then I missed the pilot of 666 Park Avenue, so I'm kind of mad, but now that's all set up to record, and hopefully they'll, the pilot will be on demand in a couple days. All right, see, this is my life. It's pathetic, and it's during the day, everyone is at work, and they're living their lives, and they're running errands if you don't work, and you're busy, and you have stuff to do, and I don't, and so then I get up and I start doing stuff I'm not supposed to do, and then all of a sudden I don't feel well, and then I get upset, oh my God, I don't feel good. Why don't I feel good? Because I'm not following doctor's orders. And I'm just documenting my journey, and I'm glad to be at this point of my journey. I really don't have any complaints, and I am blessed, and I am grateful. I'm so lonely. I'm so bored. And Ella is so adorable, and I love being entertained by her dancing and singing to Taylor Swift and Justin Bieber and Adam Levine, and it's, cute, but she goes to bed at 7, and, my husband is so stressed out with work because right now he only gets to work till 2:30 because he has to pick up Ella. And then so when he comes home and he puts baby to bed, I mean, he's working, and it's me and Princess. And I mean, we all know what she does all day. She sleeps. So anyway, I don't know. I just really keep thinking about this foundation, and I haven't heard back anything yet, and it's driving me crazy because I want to get that up and running so I can make phone calls and at least have that, that would make me just feel so good. And I just want to reach out to the community. I know people, but I can't reach out and be like, oh yeah, well, I don't know. It would just make me happy because I want to raise awareness and I want to help others and I don't want any more people to suffer. And that's what I look forward to every day. So that's what keeps me going and my family. And I just really hope at my next doctor appointment that I'm cleared for physical therapy. And I know I have a long road ahead of me as far as recovery, but I kind of wish maybe I was doing recovery with Billy Joe Armstrong, Green Day, because he's in rehab right now and I love him. And my husband being a ticket broker already bought tickets for me because he's coming here in January. And I went and saw them in 2004, and then I went and saw them, the last time I saw them, they were here, I think sometime in early 2009, and I literally was sick, and I sat down in my chair. It just didn't feel good, and I, probably maybe cried during the show. I mean, I was happy to be there, but not really. I was just like, when is this concert going to be over? I love Green Day so much, but I don't feel good. So I'm so excited that they're on tour again because they're coming here the end of January. And I'm like, okay, well, by the end of January, maybe I'll feel good enough and I won't lose my breath. And last night I was laying in bed and I was on my side and I was I can't breathe, I have to move, what's wrong with me? My lungs are just, this is ridiculous. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing Green Day. So Billy Joe, totally pulling for you. I know you're gonna get better, although I do think it's hilarious what you did with your guitar. I mean, I have to love Justin Bieber because he's an amazing artist, but I do understand where you were coming from. I completely understand, and I think it was hilarious, and I was questioning, how much those guitars were that you and your bandmate destroyed on stage, and I have the YouTube, and I watch it when I need a good laugh. I'm with you. I think it was hilarious. I'm sorry. I'm not hating on Bieber at all. I can't hate Justin Bieber because, he's so cute, and I relate to his mother because I was a single mother. I had Ashley at 19 by myself. So, I think I have a little bit of a different story because her father wasn't in the picture at all. So, anyway, I'm digressing. This is another one of my random emails. And you know what, Ellen DeGeneres, I'm so happy for you that you're finally getting Finding Nemo 3 and that they did the 3D. I just wish that you would have somebody, one of your peeps, call me. I'm getting ready. I'm 4 days behind on my recordings because, I've been pushing myself around the house doing laundry, doing stuff I'm not supposed to be doing. So now I'm going to relax. I'm going to watch a couple of your shows, fast forward through the commercials. I record you every day. Like I said, I can't dance right now because I'd probably pass out, but I've been such a huge fan, such a huge supporter, and I just, I haven't emailed you because I want to email you again, but I'm scared if I start emailing you again, I would probably hysterically cry because I can't handle the rejection because the 8,000 emails I sent you broke my heart. Because nobody contacted me. You know what would be great? Even if you emailed, if somebody in your team emailed and said, thank you for your email, but we don't want to ever hear from you again. That would be fantastic. Just send an email and be like, Jessica Moore, we received your 8,000 emails. Please don't email the Ellen Show anymore. We're not interested in hearing about peripheral neuropathy or your story or raising awareness, and we don't want to help your foundation. Peace. But be kind to one another and keep on swimming. That would be hot. I mean, that would be like... I mean, that would be like I'd be a contestant on The Voice that didn't make it, and I'd be like, I mean, just hearing from Ellen and production, you know, it was just like a highlight of my life that I'll never forget. Speaking of The Voice, can I just talk about that for a second? I love that show. Love the show. I'm always like, okay, if I went on, this song that I would sing. Or maybe I would sing this song. I think I would pick him. But then, you know, if you get on stage, you just never know because you just would, in the heat of the moment, you might pick somebody else. But why does everybody have to have such a sob story? And, like, I always sit here and I'm like, oh, I could just see me. So for 4 years, I was, like, really stuck. And I had to have, like, 5 surgeries. And I was in bed for 2 years. So getting on The Voice and winning The Voice would just be... You know what I would say if I were a contestant on The Voice? I would just be like, you know what? Music has been, like... I've loved music my whole life. I used to sing when I was younger. I used to, you know, perform... And performing on stage, on television, in front of 4 amazing artists would be fantastic. That would be my story. I don't know why people have to go on there and be like, so, when I was little, I had shingles. And it hurt really bad, and I had like a really high fever, and so I turned to music, and oh my God, like shingles went away. And so because of that experience, it brought me to The Voice. I mean, like seriously, like some of the stories you do, you're like, oh my God, I feel so bad for that person. But some of the stories you're like, really? Seriously? Like, who hasn't gone through that? I mean, come on, people, you have to agree with me. Like, send me a comment and be like, Jessica, I like so agree with you. I watched The Voice. I totally agree with you. Like, just say like, I can't believe I got an invitation to be on The Voice. Like, what an experience of a lifetime. We don't need to hear your little sob story about how you broke a toenail on your big wheel. Oh, by the way, that happened to me when I was little. I like hurt my toe on my big wheel when I was little. It hurt really bad too. Like I screamed and cried and my dad had to like come running down the street and get me. Dad, do you remember that? It was hilarious. It was my big toe. It was a serious injury. I was traumatized. I loved my big wheel. And I think we have home videos of like the video where it went like this. There was no sound. It was the light. You know what? I feel so much better talking to you guys. And I don't even know if anybody's going to watch this video. Hold on. I need a sip of water. Purple. All right, guys. Thank you. I don't care if you think I'm completely crazy. These are my videos. This is my journey. And if for some reason there's some random person watching this, spread the word. I've started like kind of writing my book. I'm not a writer. I'm a numbers geek. I need a ghostwriter. I need a co-author. I don't have any money to give you. I know we'll make like bestseller because I'm not going to make this like, and then me, and it was so sad. Like, I'm going to talk about my journey. I'm going to put comedy into it. I don't sugarcoat. I'm basically going to tell like, I have a story to tell and we can talk. Give me a call, give me an email. And the book's going to be hilarious. It's going to be kind of sad. It'll be like, oh, and there might be a couple of people that might not talk to me after I write it, but I don't care. And I need a professional writer and somebody with credentials. And I'm totally serious. So put the word out. And then I hope that my next video is going to be, oh my God, the foundation is legit. And here's where I need you to send money and we're going to do fundraisers. All right, bye. This is a very long video.